Well, if you're like me, you absolutely love a nice, quiet, peaceful drive home after a hard day of work. Oh wait, what's that? Someone's not paying attention? Oh shit, yep, there we go. So basically today, somebody crashed into my car. How this went down, there was a Hyundai behind me, and behind them, there was a Ford driver not paying attention. What happened was they tried to quickly change lanes before rear-ending the Hyundai, which then plowed into the back of my car. Luckily, I had a good distance between myself and the car in front of mine, so I did not cause any further damage to anyone in front of me. And I was pretty shaken after this. Someone had only ever crashed into me once before, and that was pretty much over 2 years ago. In fact, it was literally about 2 years ago to this day. I'm not actually kidding. It was literally 2 years to this day, I think. Back in March of 2015. So I got out of my car, everyone seemed to be okay. Immediately, my main concern was basically, is everyone alright, and do we get off the road? So yes, I was actually able to drive my car off the road. And yeah, taking a look at my car, it's probably going to be a write-off. This is a 2000 Mitsubishi Magna Sport. This is one of the fastest, most powerful four-door sedans of its era. And this one was in impeccable condition, only 88,000 Ks on the clock, and it'd be pretty hard to get a replacement, but this is likely going to be a write-off, so I'm going to have to be looking for a new car. Basically, the car behind mine is also probably a write-off, and you can see the damage is quite extensive. And behind that, the Ford is once again probably a write-off, because it is absolutely trashed. So as we can see, my dashcam did capture what happened at the front. I do not have a rear dashcam. I used to, and I kind of wish I still did. Okay, so once everyone was out, I mean, it was all pretty calm. There was no real hard feelings. Of course, the Ford driver was a bit of an idiot. They clearly were not paying attention. There was no alcohol involved in any of the parties. But yeah, this really nice Magna is now basically a write-off. And yeah, it's going to be pretty hard finding a way to work over the next few days. In fact, weeks, because it had to get towed away. So shortly afterwards, the police arrived and we gave our stories, and it was found that the Ford driver was 100% at fault. And surprisingly, you know what? He never even said sorry. So I'm not really feeling that sympathetic to him, because he was clearly just not watching what was happening. And as for the Hyundai driver, she seemed nice, and honestly, she had left a good gap behind her, because I was actually looking through my rear vision mirror as this happened. Basically, I had come to a dead stop, the car behind me was basically the same, and I could just see the Ford driver trying to quickly get out of the lane, but he rear-ended the Hyundai driver. And of course, sometime later, the tow trucks arrived, and my car is now somewhere else. We got towed away, and yeah, it's a bit sad seeing it go, because I'd only gotten this car recently, and for what it is, this is basically the best one you can find. You will not find one in better condition than this. So there we go. Yeah, that's my story. So yeah, that's actually it. Always keep an eye on what's in front of you. Don't do what the Ford driver did. So yeah. So I guess the moral of the story is always keep an eye on the road and actually say sorry to the people you crashed into. Thanks, mate. That would be much appreciated. And I guess the moral of the story is don't drive a nice car, because it's going to get destroyed at some point. Anyway, you have a nice day, and I guarantee you've had a better one than I have. Take it easy.